Hello, my name is Frank Everett, and welcome once again to Frank's Files and Sotheby's Jewelry. We are in the process of gathering jewelry for our April 19th sale, and one of the best parts about auction is when we get a single collection of jewelry from one owner. It's more than just about an individual jewel, it's about an overall collection that reflects the woman's style and the time in which she lived. This collection focuses primarily on two designers that you may not remember from the mid-century. First, we have Donald Claflin. Claflin began his career with David Webb, but quickly moved to Tiffany in 1965. You'll see these designs, all very whimsical animal designs, sort of like David Webb, sort of like Schlumberger, but I think unique. Claflin was a textile designer and a painter, so he used jewels in a more painterly way, particularly his use of enamel I think is very nice. This is an iconic piece, the Dragon Brooch. I love this piece and the sapphires and diamonds with the waves of water at the bottom. And I have a great picture of it right here. Maybe not the most practical way to wear brooches, but it looks pretty good in the picture. Next, this is so typical, this frog, with the emerald eyes and the beautiful little green enamel bow on his leg. And I love everything about this brooch, right down to the little webbed feet. Another famous one is this Thunderbird, sort of a totem pole, great use of turquoise, and love the enamel on the wings here. Finally, from Claflin, we have a very important jewel from Tiffany's first collection of tanzanite jewelry. Another designer that she collected was a woman by the name of Marianne Ostier. This collection contains some of the most beautiful pieces of Ostier I've ever seen. I have to start with this amazing brooch called the Galaxy Brooch, probably about 1960, and I just think it's incredible. I love the way these stones are mounted on a wire and just exploding. It's just really a wonderful, wonderful piece. I think I could wear it. So these perfect clusters with a pear drop. What else do you need in the evening but a perfect diamond drop earring like that? Another Ostier piece, wonderful emerald brooch, beautiful stone. And finally, the crown jewel from her collection of Ostier pieces, a tiara. Why not? This was once in the collection of Queen Geraldine of Albania. This was actually her wedding tiara. And what makes it interesting is when Ostier designed it for her, she used the ram rather than a religious symbol, which is typical in a royal tiara, but they specifically didn't want that, so she borrowed the ram's head from the Albanian crest and put that on the top of the tiara. So what a treasure. So all in all, I think this is a wonderful collection from the mid-century, really indicative of a woman's style and individuality, and I think it's a quintessentially American collection. They can all be worn today, and I look forward to showing you many more pieces coming up in our April sale. So follow me on Instagram and you'll see new things every day.